Last week, we arrived in Bali for the first time exploring the south of Bali. We couldn't wait, however, to explore the famous city of Ubud. We are Danny and Nikki, and for the past year, we've been traveling full-time around the world. Join our weekly adventures by subscribing to our channel.
After spending a couple days at the beach, we thought it was time to hit the jungles. So that's what we're gonna do today, take a road trip, but first, coffee. We always do the spoon test to see how thick the foam is on the top, and this one, it's a heavy spoon, but it still holds the spoon up. Very nice.
Good one.
Yeah, this is the best cappuccino in all of Bali. It's great.
So after that delicious breakfast, pancakes, and Jenny had an egg burger, we are now going to circle around Ubud a little bit and see super cool waterfalls, rice plantations, and we've rented a car to do that.
Yeah, filling up.
We're at stop number 1. Driving in Indonesia is a whole different ballgame than in Thailand. Ooh, the roads are incredibly small, everyone's zigzagging their way, and you kind of have to be aggressive because you have to push your way in or you're always going to be stuck. So we're now at stop number 1, which is a rice terrace, which is beautiful, and you always see that in vlogs and blogs about Ubud here in Bali.
And you're about to see that in our vlog.
Yeah, so let's check it out.
It's kind of weird. It was free parking. Now we have a free entrance. It's almost too good to be true.
There's this huge swing here, which we knew it was here because we've seen it on the internet. I know, I'm just not one of those people that needs to go on the swing, you know? Are you a swing person? Let us know. But this rice terrace is very beautiful. You actually see the rice still there. They haven't picked it yet. I believe April and May is the time to pick the rice terraces.
Harvesting month.
Harvesting month.
Yeah.
So if you'd come here, then it might look empty and brown, but not today. So
catch your breath.
I know. Guys, we've moved on to a temple. It's 8 minutes down the road from the beautiful plantations, the rice plantations. It's called Gunung Kawi Sabatu Temple. It's a Hindu temple dedicated to the god of Vishnu, who is said to rule over the water. So let's check it out. And so the beautiful Bali is the only Hindu island in the world's largest Muslim country, but not quite like in India. In Bali, people worship the Hindu gods, but also the gods of earth, water, fire, and mountains, but also to gods of fertility and rice. It's more animistic than in India. Nice and wrong, honey?
Yeah, I'm looking good. Sexy.
So, what's so beautiful about this temple is that it is built kind of in a dip in the land and on hot springs or natural springs. So there's water all around. It's super clear and blue, gorgeous. There's fish in there, statues all over. And it seems like a pretty big place to explore. And there's barely anyone here. Really nice.
Better for us.
Better for us, yeah. And then when you're decently covered up as a woman, like I have pants on today, they still give you a beautiful ribbon to wear. I'm not really sure why. I've been given that at a couple other temples as well. I know it's like tradition that you wear something when you go in, but it's pretty cool. And we see these like beautiful symmetrical doors everywhere in temples. Super nice.
How old is this place? I thought I read 1100. If that's how old it is, it's really old.
And there's like the jungles all around, right? It's just super beautiful. I also think people bathe themselves here, like they put their head under in those spouts, which I'll show you later. the bathing area. I hear lots of people laughing, lots of water splashing. Let's see what's up.
Check it out. Nice and cold. Feels good. Yeah. Wanna hop in?
You can hop in.
I don't have any clothes.
Definitely nice and cold. Natural spring water, so apparently in the other bath you see some local people who are getting in and bathing themselves. It's very deep, so I think you're just like your neck deep. So it's pretty nice. I would like to go in, but I'm not sure if what's like okay to do, right? Because I'm in a bikini. I'm not sure if women are even supposed to go in or if they are going with like covered up clothing. Not sure, so Denny's gonna take this one.
Or you can just look on the internet.
I can look on the internet, yeah.
Also, this temple is dedicated to the Hindu god of water. It is considered one of the 5 most holy temples in all of Bali.
I only brought one towel, honey.
Wow, babe. And of course you get the towel, right?
Yeah, of course I get the towel. All right, so that was super refreshing. The water is actually really cold, but it is so hot that I dried up almost immediately. We are now gonna go to a waterfall. Check that out. We're making a loop around Ubud. There is so much to see. Let me wrap myself up with this Balinese ribbon and we're off to another spot. We've arrived at our next stop. It's a waterfall here in Bali, but road tripping here on this island is just a whole nother thing. It's rice terrace after rice terrace. You have like the rice terraces that are ready to be picked. You have new ones that have been planted. You see volcanoes in the background. It is just beautiful. So nice, but chaotic. It can be really chaotic. Traffic's going everywhere. So you gotta have some guts to drive here.
You have to have a professional driver.
It's in my bag.
All of these places that we're going, you have to pay a little bit to get
Just
in.
a little bit, like 10,000 rupees.
A couple dollars.
But yeah, it is so lush. Everywhere it's so lush in Bali. Like, look at this. Since living in Hawaii, I have always loved the sound of big palm leaves that flap against each other in the wind. It is so beautiful. I love it. Alright, so we've made our way into this cave system with 2 waterfalls. It looks super fairy tale-like, kind of dark, and you hear lots of water. It's super cool. Like these stairways that go up into different directions. I'm impressed. So absolutely stunning. There's multiple waterfalls here in this cave. And what's the most beautiful part is that the sunlight kind of comes in the cave through cracks. It's beautiful.
So we found this one room and we ordered some nasi goreng. It's only about 35,000 rupees. So that's about $2.25. So it's really cheap. And of course we had to get coconuts because there's coconuts everywhere. We got those 2, those are like $1 each.
Yes. And the view of Bali. So we learned in Thailand that they actually use monkeys. They train them to climb up the palm trees and cut off coconuts. And we've seen large trucks of coconuts with chained monkeys on it. They weren't looking super happy. But that's probably how they get so many coconuts on the island. But they are really delicious. Got a fresh coconut. I'll miss this. So you were just talking how since we've been living in tropical environments, we can actually taste the difference in coconuts now, which I think is a super cool skill. This one's a bit more sour, and the tastiest coconuts we've ever had were in Thailand. They were so sweet, they were filled to the rim and just perfect.
But wait, there's more.
Oh my god.
You can't put that in the video.
So much energy. So we're at our last waterfall of the day and we have to cross pretty scary self-made bamboo bridges, which is not the first time in our travel that we've been doing this. waterfall. It gives us some Kauai vibes, the Wailua waterfall in Kauai. Super pretty. There aren't a lot of people here and it's pretty high. So now we're gonna make our way back to Ubud and finish the vlog there.
All right, and that does it for Ubud. After doing that entire waterfall hike, we decided that we want to see more of the outskirts of Bali. So that's what we're doing. We're leaving our nice little hut and heading to a homestay. And hopefully next week, we'll be able to show you the more rural parts of Bali.